Good morning. Peace from Lavender Lane. I'm joining you on this cloudy, rainy morning in the midst of our coronavirus scare, drama, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not here to talk about it too much. We're going to be building a throat chakra grid today. And if you stay tuned, I'm also going to be doing a meditation for healing and health. But most importantly right now is to be careful of the fear energy. If we do get into fear and panic, it can bring our immune systems down. So just staying in our peaceful, happy energy, staying uplifted, spending time with family when possible, and keeping all of your self-care routines actually doubling up during this time. So the first thing I'm going to be doing today is building a grid for our throat chakra. This is an upper respiratory illness which will enter through the throat chakra, so it's really important to keep that energy balanced and pure. The name of the throat chakra, Vishuddha, literally translates into purification. So the goal of our grid today and the mantra we'll do later is to be pure, to purify this energy. So for our grid, I've chosen a couple different stones, and I'll tell you about those first. The center stone is going to be Amazonite, and this is in the shape of a Merkaba, the shape of our chakras. That's going to go in the center stone. This is a heart-centered energy, which allows us to open and connect to other people, as well as bring in a little bit of compassion. I also have blue kyanite, which the color of the throat chakra is blue, so we're going to bring in as much of that as we can. I have celestite, which is also a light blue, beautiful blue, and this is also for the high heart chakra. So keeping our heart energies balanced is going to help support the throat chakra, which lies right above. I am going to put in some pyrite cubes for grounding, keeping us connected to Mother Earth energy as well as our bodies. As you know, the more tethered to the earth we stay, the higher we can fly. I have selenite, which is going to go in for cleansing and purification. This is a very high vibration, which helps to clean and clear. Blue lace agate. I don't know if we'll get all these in, but this is what I've selected. Blue lace agate. The patterns in these are really pretty, the lines, and that's how it gets its name of the lace. And blue lace agate is cool and calming. So this can help cool the energy down, especially in the case of fever or high levels of mucus. It can help bring that down. And again, it's blue, helping to clear and balance throat chakra. And the last stone I've chosen is green calcite. So the green brings in, again, a little bit of heart energy. Green is also the universal color of healing. So I'm wanting to very consciously bring in compassion so that we can stay grounded, stay out of fear energy, as well as think about helping and considering the other people around us and the other people that are not around us, because we're all going through this together right now. Okay, so the grid I've chosen, the template is going to be the 5-pointed star. This is a goddess symbol of protection. Whatever is inside of the grid, especially in this center womb-like area, is going to be under the protection of this grid. So our intention is going to be to stay grounded, to stay protected from fear energy, clearing the throat chakra, coming into full health and vibrance, and being protected from this virus that's going around. Okay, so we have our grid plate here ready to go, and all of the stones nearby that we're going to be using. So I always start with the keystone, or the center stone, which is our Amazonite Merkaba, and I'm going to put that right in the center. And the next thing I want to do is make sure the grid is grounded. So I'm going to bring in these pyrite cubes, and I'm going to start with surrounding this little center womb with the grounding stones. And you don't have to follow my example exactly. If something else resonates better with you, please feel free to do what your intuition tells you. I think I want to have these kyanite spears right along the arms of the star. And this is kind of a funny star. Some of the arms are a little longer, so let's make sure these longer ones go on the longer arms. I think I'll bring the selenite pieces right at the tips of the star. And that way the energy shooting out from the arms of the grid here will be purified and cleansed on its way out. Okay, what do we have left? I want to bring in the green calcite, definitely, for that compassion, healing, and heart energy. And then I still have celestite and blue lace agate. So we can put those around the edge, alternating. And you know, sometimes once I start putting this together, I might make a few changes. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to move the blue lace agate in and then have the celestite and the calcite alternating around the edge. And I'm mainly just doing that for the size and the shapes, the way that they fit together, and aesthetically how it looks. I'm very much into symmetry, so I try to get my grids symmetrical and neat as possible. Okay, so that grid is pretty much done. So here is the completed grid. And again, if you don't have all these stones, you can use what you have. You definitely don't need this many. You really only need the keystone and maybe 5 other stones to make the star. And also you can meditate on this image. You don't have to make your own grid. So the last thing I do once I've placed all the stones is I'll take my selenite wand and I'm just going to activate this grid by tracing all of the stones and joining them all into the keystone. And if you have any additional protection symbols or Reiki symbols or anything that resonates with you that you work with, go ahead and put those into the grid as well. And that's it. I would recommend leaving your throat chakra grid up for the duration of this coronavirus that's going around. And this is something that you can use anytime that you're wanting to boost your health or balance the throat chakra, especially when it's springtime, time of allergies, rainy, cold season where colds and flus are going around. Anytime you feel called to use this grid, please do so. If you have any questions or concerns about how to build your grid, how to use your grid, how to meditate with your grid, please feel free to email me through my Facebook site or my website, www.lavenderlanehealingstudio.com. And stay tuned if you'd like. I'm also going to post a throat chakra purification meditation after this later today. And as always, thank you for joining me, and peace. Namaste.